Hello fellow Hot Wheels collectors. It's a new year and loads of loose cars have been turning up. Let's start, shall we? First of all, we start with a Majoretti monster truck. It's another Majoretti monster truck in lovely Spectra Flame paint. Original Tampo stickers are on here. I'm not sure if these are the original stickers or whether these are someone's add-on, but they are definitely there, and it's definitely a Majoretti. It's a bit like the other one I showed you. Cool thing about this is the fact this actually has working suspension, so it'll go down and go up. Probably hear that click as well. It's really cool. I never knew that they did something like that. That's pretty cool. Next we have another Majoretti. It's the Strickman Lovely 400. Now this one I already had, but I didn't have what it says on the side here, the sticker, which is Chester Holiday Park. Now, I don't know if this is a souvenir in France or whether this was a souvenir that you brought back in the day when you brought a caravan or you got a caravan. I don't know. Either way, it's a pretty neat find. Okay, next we have an unknown. It's done by Mattel Inc. I think that's what it says, Inc. And it's made in Hong Kong. I have absolutely no idea what this little being is. Any ideas out there, please do comment below. It's a demon-esque type little... It's not a micro machine, but it's very interesting. Like I say, it has a Hong Kong-based Mattel on it, has a little pulley thing on the back, so I'm probably thinking it went to something, but I don't know what it goes to. I mean, it's got the, like, early Hot Wheels wheels on there. No idea on the year, because there is no year. There's just, like... 4929 0200 and 3 at the side on the base. Again, I'd really like some more info on that one. Next we have a Rescue Ranger, minty condition as well, very nice with the alloy wheels there, or the Lamborghini wheels, both on the same side, very cool indeed. Next we have a Ford Thunderbird. It's Thunderbolt or Thunderbird. I think Thunderbolt. This one's a really cool one because it has all like Robert Ford on the side. So this is obviously a sponsor. Minty condition again, nothing on the top, all on the side there. Very nice model to have indeed. Next we have a heavy dairy delivery. This has big loos on the side. Really surprised to find these. Very nice indeed. Next we have a Majoretti that's in good condition. I presume it's called Majoretti Crane Truck, because it does actually have the crane part. This bit at the back though, this little black bit, is much harder to remove than the Matchbox one. Cool little feature is the fact that this bit here, it has a full swivel on it. Moves up and down, this bit spins as well. Really cool old Majoretti. Probably 80s I'd say, judging by the wheels. Still a pretty cool model. Next we have the 68 El Camino. I think this is the third or second variation. So it has the dirty great big engine. I think second, because the first variation was just a basic one. Then they added the spoiler in the engine, then they got rid of the engine and added the spoiler, and now the new one's just basically gone back to like the first ones, except for plastic base or plastic body. Pretty cool design, nice pinstriping on the front there, wild design, purple base, purple sides. Pretty cool model to get hold of. Next we have, I think this is Invader, or satellite thingy. This is the, I think Radar Ranger is it? I think. Pretty cool model. Didn't have this one, don't usually collect this many. I think I've got one of these already in grey. The early version of this I would like to get hold of. Pretty cool design. I think this got final run or was ended because it wasn't that popular. Popular back in the day, but now, not so. Next we have a really nice one. This is, I can't even read this. Well, you'll know what it is when I show you. It was a solar panel car. So on the top, these were all solar panels. Pretty cool model. Tampo's a little bit worn, but the main thing is the fact that the wheels, the little tiny tiddly wheels, are still decent underneath there. Really cool feature. Ferrari 333 SP. There were two other Ferraris there, but I already had them, so I thought I'll leave them for others. This one I'm not 100% sure on. I might already have it. But again, it's a Ferrari, it's Hot Wheels, it's going to be collectible to someone. Me! Next we have a Corgi Juniors. We have a Aston Martin DB6. This is the basic version. This would have been after the James Bond film. Probably this is an 80s one, but they still made them because, hey, it was a popular car. I'll say the problem was the fact that Ertl got really annoyed because they wanted all of the Corgi, they wanted all the rights to James Bond. However, Husky, which was basically brought out by Corgi, pretty much took the rights to that because Husky had already brought the rights. But again, and that's the reason why Ertl pretty much took everything else cartoon TV related. Next we have a loose treasure hunt. I think this is 2014. This is Rocket Fire. One that I don't actually have carded. One of the treasure hunts I missed out on, but I managed to find it. There's the treasure hunt logo. And it is a treasure hunt because the code underneath is G40. That's definitely a proper one. If it had sort of like a Circle Flame logo and didn't have a code on it, I'd say that's an old one. Surfing School Bus. The fake wooden panels on the side. Really cool basic model. This one has taken a back seat. Haven't seen it in a while. Hopefully it won't get final run. However, I think the casting's getting a little bit worn. All these little hole bits seem to be getting more bits of flaking in them, or flashing as Race Crews calls it. Next we have two little miniature Micro Machine-esque type cars. Very cool model there. Pretty cool design. I do like my little Micro Machines, so I picked them up. Next we have a really cool science bus from Matchbox, which is called the... Oh, it doesn't actually have a name on it. Typical. Oh, it does. It's on the back here. Elementary or something like that. If you want to know the name, put it in the comments below. Very cool one. This has all like the science details on it. Quite heavy casting as well. Mind you, I suppose it is all pure metal, other than the base. Next we have the 2000 Chevrolet Impala in police colours. Pretty cool one. Separate light bar. Though I think it's the same colour. No, it is different. It is different. Yep. Blue with smoky glass. Pretty cool model. Nice to get one in the collection. 56 Flash Cider. I know this model off by heart. This is my favourite truck. It has vintage auto parts free delivery. Hey, I like free delivery. I mean, basically I'd have to pay like about $60–70 for a part in the USA, plus probably shipping, but then it says free delivery. So that means I don't have to pay for the parts. They can basically ship it for free all the way to the UK. Probably a reason why they don't exist. But that's the reason why I like this vehicle. Look at that face. Get right up close. So if you get into sort of like the rear mirror of like some little pathetic smart car, just shovel that down there for rear view mirror. They're certainly going to move quickly. Next we have a rarity, Highway 35 model. This is Road Beasts. This is twin mill, the first one. Really, really rare to see these models. I didn't even think the UK had them. But again, pretty cool model indeed. Very nice to see those. I suppose they did come out in the UK, they were just very limited. Next we have Slingshot, much later version. Still pretty cool, still a metal body, metal base. Cool tempo, nice purple shade as well. Fat Fendered 40 with lightning fast delivery. Oh yeah. Gotta love that, even says it on the roof as well. Lightning fast. Pretty cool model, very nice to get hold of. One that you don't see anymore unless it's in the specials. Next we have Hot Wheels Prototype 12. Nice model, nice red. Love the bright orange wheels. Gotta love bright coloured wheels. Very cool model indeed. Another majoretti, we have a Triumph TR7 with opening doors. Sadly it is slightly damaged. This is quite a nice model. 35 TR7 and Triumph written on the back there. Very nice model indeed. Next we have a fairly newer Matchbox. It's the Volvo XC30. This is basically 4x4 off-roading sort of thing. Very nice model indeed. Next we have these, which are rubber tyre ones. This is an 87 Chevrolet, but this has rubber tyres. Unfortunately these look like they've been played with or have been left out in the water, because they're a little bit water damaged on the front and back. I have two of those. Next one I'll show you in a minute. This is Firestorm of Microbots. Really cool, popular line. Have a few of these from my childhood, most of which I never got Firestorm or Tornado. Those are the only two that I could never find. Next we have an Ertl Postman Pat van, still with all the tampos. These are all sticker tampos. Heavy piece of machinery as well, this. Really heavy cast metal. Usually you'll find that without any of the tampos or stickers left on. They usually all peeled off. Track Tune in beautiful clear green with yellow. This was going to be my fantasy model, but I thought, I found 5 already, so I'm quite alright. 32 Ford Delivery. Now, there is 2 of these models because I got confused on DA and on my computering. This is actually a Delivery because it's got the panel. The other one, there's 2 of these. There's 2 32 Fords. You've got 32 Ford and 32 Ford Delivery. No confusion here. We have the GMC motorhome with number 8 News. I presume this is basically like a real channel. Still pretty cool model. Next we have, I think this is Shredster. This is the improved version of Shredder because it had side skirts so it could go in loops, boosts and curves. However, it wasn't very good because of that front end. I think this is a Spider-Man model looking at the colours. Yeah, I think it has a Spider-Man logo on the front, so it's probably from a Spider-Man 5-pack. Pretty cool. Next we have this cool Ferrari. Which is a 308 GTB. But again, with these cool rubbery tyres. Again, I don't know if Matchbox produced this lineup especially for this. Mirrored glass as well, pretty cool. Again, any ideas, do comment below. Tail Dragger, really big model this. Really big and heavy. Another one that you hardly see, unless in a series of like 40s cars. Very nice design, has a zombie on the top as well, which kind of looks like Eddie from Iron Maiden. Thankfully, no copyright infringement, but still. Next we have Screamer. That's what this is called. Yeah, or Screamliner. This is a fantasy model. Really cool to find one of these loose. Beautiful curves on this thing. This really does look like something you'd see in the 30s that's been customised by some shop. Really nice model. Next we have a little 66 Stingray. Nice cool little basic purple model. Very nice indeed. Next we have a 40s Woody. This one has a really nice motif on the top. Look at that, that's beautiful. You could probably do that as well, because these cars were made out of wood. Next we have the Track Tune. I think that's what this is called. Or Big Chill Snowmobile, rather. Again, I hardly see these. The motors and tracks are usually used in like really cool fantasy custom models. Pretty cool. Nice design on the sides as well. And finally we end on 2 of the greatest things I had to find. We have the Corgi Super Mobile, which is basically Superman's figure. Front wheel unfortunately is broken, but here's the cool thing. There's a button on the back, and there's these bits here. You watching? Pow! It fires the torpedoes, and that still works after God knows how many years. Well, this says 79, so that still works nearly 40 years later. And then finally we end on the coolest find, a Johnny Lightning. It's the Mystery Machine. Slightly again a bit rusty on the back here, so it's obviously been in water or has been damp at some stage. But it is a Johnny Lightning, because it does say Johnny Lightning right on the top there. You might not be able to see it, I'll try and get it. No, but it is a Johnny Lightning. Trust me, that says Johnny Lightning. Had to get that. So I haven't seen any more. And that is about it for the Lucies. So, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.